Acompáñenme a un recorrido por aquí, por el parque de SeaWorld en San Diego. Espero que les guste esta aventura. Es la primera vez que yo vengo aquí, entonces vamos a disfrutarlo, pero no sin antes quise hacerles estas pequeñas tomas y grabarles un poquito. Espero lo disfruten junto conmigo. Este parque fue inaugurado en 1964 y se encuentra en la ciudad de San Diego, a unos 15 minutos de la frontera de Tijuana con California. Y el precio para poder acceder a este parque es de $42 a $50 dependiendo la edad, porque los niños y los adultos mayores de 65 años pagan un poquito menos. Los residentes de San Diego pueden adquirir el pase anual y combinarlos para visitar otros parques.
Body size as well. They are. She's a really long girl, so they're all different, just like us. Now we're gonna get a nice big wave to Miss Bunny. She's gonna actually wave at you with her tail this time. She's like, oh, got it. Yeah, good girl. Look at her little face. Yeah, good girl. Can you give them one more nice big wave?
Please, but you know what? I think we've searched absolutely everywhere out here. Isn't that right? So you know what? This is where we need all of your guys' help. If you see that otter, I need you to scream and shout and really let us know, because we have searched absolutely everywhere, and we really need your guys' help. Okay, so if you see that otter anywhere, I need you to scream and shout and let us know, because we're really Wait a second, was that the otter? Let's go! Wait a second, I didn't see what you went into. This looks otter size. Mike, want to take a look down here with me? No, I didn't see anything down there. Did you guys see where it went? The vending machine. Mike, come on, let's take a look. Alright, well, Mike, I didn't see anything in there, did you? Oh, no, you didn't. Well, you know what that must mean. Opie must be a teleporter. Glad you told me that joke was gonna be funny. All right, but wait a second. You know what? It actually looks like there's this vending machine, I'm gonna have you go ahead and search the back. I'm gonna see if there's any way that I can, there's actually a hole on the side of the machine. I'm gonna just roll up my sleeve a little bit and reach in and feel around for the otter, the agenda, or anything I can find. Oh, I forgot to roll up my sleeve. I'm gonna try that again. I'm gonna reach around for the otter, or the agenda, wait, the agenda! Woo! I did it!
Hey, Neutron, you did it! You found the only copy of the agenda.
We did it, Dr. Xylophus, we did it.
You finally got my name right too.
Well, yeah, it actually says right here, Xylophus is the genus name for California sea lion, so pretty cool.
Awesome. All right, well now that you have the agenda, why don't you go ahead and tell us what's up next?
Well, it actually looks like we covered just about everything, so I say it's time we celebrate. And don't forget, we all do our part to care for our world's oceans. We can help preserve and survive with amazing species, just like Clyde, Seymour, and even Opie Otter. Bye,
Although we have a manta right here, it's grown up to about 6 feet long.
The world has one interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. My name is Ella, and I'm so honored to introduce you to this intriguing and majestic animal. There's nothing like seeing a killer whale up close and learning about them and their natural behaviors. We hope that this orca encounter will give you a better understanding of these magnificent creatures and all that they represent.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types or ecotypes of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whale size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light of...
Killer whales truly are a natural wonder, and my friend Kalia here is gonna help me show you some of their physical characteristics. Their blowhole is perfectly designed for getting a quick breath of air at the surface of the water. Even the location of their eyes works to their advantage. It may look their eyes are in that white oval eye patch, but that's a visual distraction. Their eyes are actually in the black area in front of that white patch, camouflaged from thrashing prey. The fin on the back of the whale is called their dorsal fin. It helps stabilize orcas when they swim and helps them regulate their body temperature. Those dorsal fins have no muscle or bone inside them, which is why you may see them curve. The flippers on either side of the orca's body are called pectoral flippers and are mainly used for steering and stopping. Those pectoral flippers have 5 bony digits inside them, just like the human hand. And the lobes on either side of the tail are called flukes. The tail fluke is the killer whale's engine, propelling them at speeds of up to 30 miles per hour, which is as fast as some of our speedboats. But they swim the fastest and use the most power when propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies all the way up and out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orcapod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like most animals, killer whales use body language as a part of their communication. Pectoral slaps are used to show dominance or to get noticed. For example, a mother may use a pec slap to get her calf's attention. But when they really want to be heard, they reach. Spy hopping is how killer whales coordinate and get a better view of their surroundings when they hunt. Fluke slaps are another form of communication that killer whales use in the wild and right here in SeaWorld. They're at the top of the ocean's food chain.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Whales in the southern hemisphere will capture sea lions by pulling them right off the beach. Watch as Kalia here shows you very similar behavior and movement. Antarctic orcas will create waves that wash over floating ice, knocking seals into the water. Makani is showing you this same wave-making technique, demonstrating one of the many impressive and complex hunting abilities that killer whales have developed around the world. Until you experience it firsthand. Luckily for all of you guys, we have a guest who's volunteered to feel the power of these waves made by the whales. Come on down. Can we show her some encouragement? All right, you look very prepared for this. The water is about 55 degrees. Are you ready for that? Yeah, okay. All right. So you're ready to get wet. Are you guys ready to see her get wet? Yeah! Okay. It looks like Kalia's coming. She's only like 5,000 pounds, so it shouldn't be too bad. There we Kalia. Here comes her wave. Oh! is the largest animal on Earth. It is 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than a killer whale. So how does an orca the size of Makani prey on a whale that size out in the wild? It's all because killer whales are the ultimate team players.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
For killer whales. It's how they teach their young to hunt and practice their skills as they grow. Orcas spend lots of time interacting and showing off their playful sides, both in the wild and right here at SeaWorld. Porpoising is when an orca swims fast at the surface, breaking out of the water just briefly. And will rub their bellies on rocks when they can. Kalia is doing this here, just like killer whales in British Columbia. You'll also see whales imitate each other out in the wild. We see it here at SeaWorld all the time. The whales are constantly mimicking and learning from one another. Playful behavior does have a purpose. A tail whip is used in hunting to stun fish, but I have a feeling that Kalia and Makani here might just be stunning all of you. Which allows us to share trust and relationships and provide optimal healthcare, research, and quality of life. The whales here play an active role in their own health and well-being. They know a variety of behaviors that help us with their healthcare. One of them may be rolling over and presenting us with their tail flukes. They have major blood veins that run through those flukes, so that can be very helpful when we need to take blood samples. They'll also slide out onto with scales so that we can monitor their weight, just like you see Orchid demonstrating up in the video. They'll even let us take a breath sample from their blowhole because of the relationships that we have built day after day here at SeaWorld. And now I'm going to take this time to talk about a very incredible whale that you have been seeing. Her name is Kalia, and she does love a big round of applause, so I appreciate whoever's clapping over here, but you're going to help me out. Wait, we got to wait for her to come up. Okay, right. Here she comes. Ready? 1, 2, 2.5, 3. Okay, put those hands together. This is Miss Kalia. Kalia is 19 years old, and she is the matriarch of the pod here at SeaWorld San Diego. That means she is the boss lady, she is the one in charge, and she has an incredible and loving personality. We encourage these whales every day to learn new things to engage and stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course play all help keep these whales in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcinus orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.
Enjoy the rest of your time here at SeaWorld. Bye, everybody.
Maybe. Kind of makes me do that around the circles, I guess. Does it? Try to look at different things, not the same thing. And look straight, not down. You don't want to go see the sea lion? So these are the dolphins. And on the other side was the whale.
This is high as us right now.